Hey Saggy, what's going on? It's been a minute. I have been trying to do your reading, and maybe that has something to do with whatever is happening with you and the person on your mind. But yeah, I did start your reading a couple days ago, and it started off really positive. So, but I wanna restart it. So. Sag, we're going to get into it. And it's early, by the way, so, I'm getting my bearings. So bear with me, okay? But yeah, let's hop into this and see what is happening with you and the person on your mind, all right? Before we get into it, if you want to join me for just a very quick pause. We're going to ground ourselves, bring ourselves back into the present moment before we hop into the reading, and say some positive things to ourselves. You can follow along or fast forward, okay? So you can just, if you want, close your eyes, breathe in through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and you can repeat after me. All right, Sag, here we go. So breathe in through the nose. And you can repeat, I trust myself and my own inner wisdom, my own inner guidance. I am aligned effortlessly and endlessly with abundance, good luck, prosperity, good health, wealth, and joy. I am whole, I am complete, I am more than enough, I am loved. And whatever is meant for me will never pass me by. Okay, Sag. Let's get into this. All right, here we go. So your person, when I started the last reading, showed up like the hummingbird. But let's see what's going on now, because the energy has absolutely shifted. Okay, golden egg wanted to come out. The stingray. All right. Water. Yeah, see, hummingbird is air. And then you have the, this is, I feel your energy, the nightingale. Oh yeah, the struggle nail, y'all. I'm sorry. The nightingale and the octopus, okay? So some of you could have air or water in your chart. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be your moon sign, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, moon or rising. Well, to start off with your person, right now they are emotionally, I don't know, struggling to find the confidence, okay, to make a decision, all right? It seems in this connection with you, all right? Some of you, Sag, you and this person that I'm picking up on, you all could, I'm getting there's definitely a pattern or some sort of karmic cycle, okay? there's something here in this connection that keeps happening with you and this person. And the reason why, and that's probably primarily who this reading is going to heavily resonate for, okay? The reason why I feel that very strongly is because you also show up with the octopus, okay? And there are some things that I'm getting with you that you currently could be emotionally suppressing. You could hold a level of, anger or resentment towards who this is. With Nightingale Spirit, it's almost like you're stopping yourself from expressing those thoughts to who this is. I don't think you and this person are like currently talking at the moment, okay? Again, for everyone, it's going to be different. Some of you aren't talking to this person right now, like today, or, some of you haven't talked to this person in weeks, months, possibly years, okay? So there's that. I think some of you, you're either like talking, like you're counseling yourself, or, you could, like, you're watching tarot, okay? I feel like you don't feel that it's wise to share or express yourself, because a number of you have been overly expressive. You have potentially overly shared at one point, okay, with who this is. Or I'm just getting Sag, for a number of you, at some point in your life, you were fine with sharing your thoughts, sharing your emotions, but as you got older, you, I don't know, kind of taught yourself, or you learned from experience that that's not always the best thing. That's what I'm seeing with you, okay? Like, this could be another part of yourself, or like I said, some sort of counseling. A lot of you are listening to music too. Like, there's something here that you, like, therapeutic, that you're using to cope with not talking to who this is. And they want to express themselves too. They want to move forward in the right direction. They don't want to keep repeating things from the past, okay? Let's pull more cards. This could be a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. I think some of you feel like this person is being dishonest. They're not being truthful, because octopus energy is also someone who is highly emotionally intelligent. All right. I'm getting a lot here. Hold on. Let's see. Clarify. I'm getting, for some of you very specifically, like, I'm looking at the Nightingale, and I'm hearing the term little birdie, that you and this person have some sort of mutual friend, okay? Maybe some of you have a child with this person. There's like a little birdie, okay? Like, giving you information about who this is, like, but it could be somebody mutual between the both of you. An air sign, specifically Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, clarify. Show me the situation with Sag and their person. Okay, addiction. See, that's why I said there. I feel like there's something karmic. There's something, yeah. Codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block or restraint. Well, I told you I definitely feel like you're restraining yourself. And maybe there is something codependent about this connection. Karmic relationship. Let me see. What is Sag wanting here in this connection? What is Sag wanting here in this connection? Oh. Soulmates is coming out. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. And what is currently stopping Sag from getting what they want? What is current? Okay, engagement ring. There could be some sort of third-party situation. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity. Like one partnership is blocking another. Okay, I'm just telling you that right away. I'll tell you what I see the current outcome being that you two are aligning with when I'm after clarifying these cards, okay? Can you clarify Sagittarius person? Knight of Cups wanted to come out. Sagittarius person. Okay. King of Swords, Aquarius energy. Eight of Wands in reverse wanted to come up. I told you I don't think you all are talking, or, you know, what I'm getting is that, I'm seeing the devil right there. I'm getting that the energy right now between you two, just to stop it right here, is very stagnant. And this person could be coming off very cold, detached, okay? Again, you could feel very like, even like blocked from this individual. Okay. Yeah, I get very strongly you all are, there's a lot of emotion that I'm getting with you, but you are stopping yourself. You're like, I'm not going to express that to who this is. I'm not gonna go out of my way. I'm not, like, some of you, it's a little wild, but you're stopping yourself, like, from, I don't know, crashing out, spazzing on this person. Okay. You see it. You're very perceptive, but you've learned in the past that maybe everything you see shouldn't be said. Okay. Or there's something like there's a time and a place. Yeah, the Emperor. I keep getting the Knight of Cups too. This could be an Aries. So whoever this is, they're very masculine. Okay, this person could be very standoffish right now too. They could be, like I said, you all could share a child with who this is, right? The father. One of Aquarius's ruling planets is Saturn. Saturn is also one of Capricorn's ruling planets. So I'm definitely getting, like, Capricorn is the father of the zodiac, okay? And the Emperor absolutely is that energy too, okay? And I feel like your person too is here with this Knight of Cups. I am getting like some sort of third party stuff. I'm not like, I'll be honest, I do. I get something, you know, and you could pick up on that, Sag. I feel for some of you, if that's the case, I'm getting for some of you, you're like, I don't, because soulmates kind of wanted to come up in reverse. So for some of you, you're like, you just could be watching this just for confirmation where you're like, I don't want anything from you then. If that's the case, if you're entertaining someone else, then I feel like for you, you're like, I'm done. Okay. Yeah, because I get that vibe with your person. Like they're kind of, I feel like with this Knight of Cups energy, that's them kind of like they're very standoffish with you right now, but they could be like a sweet talker to somebody else. You know, they could be being, you know, they have this very go with the flow type of vibe, you know, and I think you're just over there like, you're like, I don't feel like they're telling you this, but I think you're over there. See how that octopus is kind of glaring? Like, I see you. Like, why are you being like, you know, maybe you even, there's something you've seen or you feel it, right? You're like, you're being cool with other people, but, you know, they're this in this energy when it comes to the connection with you. Now, let me pull more cards. Okay, Two of Wands, King of Cups is going to come out. Clarify addiction for the situation here with these two. Okay. The Hermit. And I'm seeing the Seven of Swords, and I kept seeing the Ace of Wands, okay? The Ace of Wands is here, I feel, because there is an opportunity for a new start, a new beginning. Yeah, Seven of Swords is absolutely you. Like the vibe I get is that you're very suspicious. You got Virgo energy here. You know, yeah, you could be very suspicious of who this is. You know, Seven of Swords is about deception. And part of me feels like, you know, this is your person. A number of you, Sag, it could be too, like, almost like you can't help it. You know, it's because the card on addiction, it's like obsession. There could be a part of you that, you know, is a bit obsessed over this person or this situation. You don't have to own it, but I'm getting that vibe with some of you. But again, look at the image of like this raven or crow on this card, and look at the image on the nightingale. Two different decks. It's like there's this part of you that's like, wait, don't do that. Don't go there, or don't, you know, I don't know, Sag. Some of y'all might want to pull up on somebody. I don't know, but you know. Yeah, it's your logical mind. You know, that's what I'm getting with you. Gemini is your partner sign, is your neighbor sign, and Sag and Gemini can be very much alike, okay? Like, you know, if you all feel something, you will, like a Sag or a Gemini will pop off on you if they feel something. But again, I think that you're wiser. There's this other side of you that will stop you. I want to make sure the mic is on. Yeah, I think this person has absolutely kind of, distanced themselves. I feel like they probably are at a distance. Look at even at the King of Swords in the mountains. This person literally could be in the mountains somewhere, by the way, just for more confirmation. It almost feels though like for some of you, I'm hearing you're like, I feel like this person is on another planet. Like that's how it feels right now. Maybe because you're feeling blocked. You may have blocked them, Sag. I don't know. I am getting that, energetically, they seem to hold maybe more power or be in a position of power here in this dynamic because of that emperor energy, Yeah, so they seem to, be almost like they hold the upper hand here in this connection. Or that's how they feel, right? So let's clarify what you're wanting here with soulmates. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Swords. That could be your heir, right? Some of you may have Venus in Libra. Okay, very diplomatic, diplomacy. And this could also have to do with making some sort of decision as well. I'm seeing the 7 of Wands too. Okay, hold on. 3 of Pentacles is about, it's a collaborative energy. Okay, hold on. Yeah, see, this person with this Emperor energy and this King of Swords energy, 3 of Pentacles is more of it's combining the it's combining the feminine and masculine. But this type of energy is like kind of like my way or the highway. Okay. So yeah, here on the card it says, partnership, contract, agreement, something about to like honoring the contract. You and this person may have some sort of contract together. Maybe there's like business involved. All right. Money involved here. I don't know. Okay. Okay, so yeah, let's work this out together. Let's cooperate with one another. Some of you could be going through a divorce with this person, I'm hearing. And like I said, I think some of you are okay with that. Not all of you, but I want to say this to those of you that like, because I saw soulmates almost like come up in reverse. So for a number of you, you're like, if this doesn't work out, fine. But I think that we can figure out how to like separate or go our separate ways where, we can still make it work, right? We can still make it work together. Okay. And I think for a number of you, Sag, you're quite suspicious as to why this person is taking such like a strong stance. Okay, hold on. There's something else coming in very specific. Like you're questioning, like, why are you not talking to me? Why are if we're supposed to figure things out, hash things out, maybe there's even like a divvying up of like property, right? In terms of money and things like that. But this person is like being very standoffish, or I'm even hearing for some of you, again, because I even saw that Libra energy, right? So it's giving me the energy of like courts, like this, like, justice. And so legal paperwork. Okay. So for a number of you, yeah, you're just like, why, like, we can resolve this. Okay. Even if we aren't moving forward together, we should at least like hear each other out. Because I'm hearing too, like, even if the divorce doesn't resonate, there's something about like, you're telling yourself almost, some of you are like, don't jump to conclusions, don't assume. Okay. Like, we should hear each other out with that Libra energy. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a number of you have Libra in your chart. Oh, here's what else. Remember I said I think that a number of you have some sort of like mutual friend. So I'm hearing like you're wanting more information, or you could be getting more information from this sort of like mutual friend. Okay. Like, you're not going to reach out. You're getting the info from somebody else. Okay. Now you have engagement ring here. Again, very specific. Somebody wants a ring back. Someone wants their ring back. Okay. Queen of Swords. I'm seeing the Empress. Okay. Now you have the Empress and the Emperor. Okay. So what is stopping you from getting what you want? Well, for a number of you, Sag, how this is coming through is one thing that could potentially be stopping you is, and again, if this doesn't make sense for you, it's fine. But sometimes when I see engagement ring, this is about engaging, okay? And some of you may have put like the kibosh on this connection. But again, you're watching for connection, or you're watching for confirmation, okay? So you may have like stopped talking to this person because you felt something, but you haven't said anything, right? And so this person is sitting here like, well, I mean, if you're not talking to me, then I'm not going to go out of my way to say anything to you. Almost because this is something that keeps happening between you two. Okay. So I almost feel like this is the universe saying the reason why you're not getting what you want is because, it may call for you to show up, like this Queen of Swords energy. It may call for you to engage with this person. Okay. Like, you want what you want, but you have to show up in this connection without bias. Okay. With the Queen of Swords energy, you have to engage with this person from a like neutral standpoint, okay, in a non-emotional way. I don't think you all are ready to do that. That's a part of what I'm getting here with your energy, with the octopus, with the Seven of Swords. I think you're still like in this, there's, your perception of this person is just like not good right now. Okay. Almost like, and you know that I'm getting when I saw that Seven of Wands, like, I think a number of you, Sag, like, that's why, like, you've had to kind of take a step back, because some of you, I'm hearing, like, you could be feeling very triggered. Yeah, you could be feeling very triggered by this person, and you're still healing. Okay. So it's almost like they could be saying that the only thing stopping you from getting what you want is you just kind of getting yourself into a place where you're able to talk to this person, have a conversation. I feel like they want a conversation with you. But hold on. Because something keeps happening with you and this person, okay? Or there's something that keeps happening here in this dynamic. But maybe like they're saying you can get what you want if you're able to call it out, right? Or bring it up to this person in a way where you're like, I want to hear you out. Like, you know, here are my thoughts. Here's what, you know, if you can share your feelings, you know, and just express them, letting this person know, you know, this is kind of where I've been at. I'm sharing this with you because of ... you know. Almost like they're saying, in order for you to connect with this person and work on things, you have to show up like in the energy that is, what's the word for it? You have to show up in the energy that is compatible with theirs. So the Queen of Swords would be compatible with the King of Swords. The Empress would be compatible with the Emperor. It's about compatibility. Okay. And I feel like your Emperor here, your King of Swords here, they want compatibility. They want partnership. I'm hearing that. And I do feel like for a number of you, this person, like they see partnership with you. This is absolutely someone who like, they probably like to be in a partnership. They are looking for long-term partnership, or like that's just, they give a very like, you know, long-term relationship commitment vibe. So they could be entertaining, you know, someone else too. Remember I said there could be a third party here present and you feel it. And so the reason why you're also not getting everything you want is because this person is like entertaining someone else that they maybe do, you know, envision having a long-term partnership with. Queen of Swords, again, Libra energy. I always think about Libra. It's like comparing, okay? So they could be getting to know someone else, right? And like entertaining this person. And so they're not going out of their way either to, you know, contact or connect, or, you know, or now they're there. I am getting they're there, but they're very distant. And I feel like they're waiting on you. If you want to do something, if you want to show up. Let's see what outcome you all are connecting or, well, aligning with, you and this person. Okay, with everything going on. What's the outcome here? Wow. Okay, we have abundance. That's very good. Okay. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. Okay. So I'm already getting some things. So Sag, if you want to join me now to continue watching your reading, and continue watching my struggle nail. I'm so sorry. All right, especially if you have Libra or like Virgo in your chart. My bad. Or Taurus. I know it ain't pretty. Okay. We are going to get into this. We're going to discuss what this means for you and your person. Okay. Wow, this is very positive though. Okay, I will say. And then we're going to get into your person's, we're going to dive deeper into your person's feelings, thoughts about you, what they want with you overall. Get into how, what's their view on you? What do they think you want? Okay. And how they think you feel in this connection, Sag. We're also going to pull the best romantic outcome that I get for you two in this lifetime. And whatever you want, what's the timeline of forward movement with that? And then we're going to discuss the advice for each of you. What are you all being called to do here? You and your person. Okay, so Sag, you can join me now. Come join me now for your extended reading. All right, if you feel called to. If not, if this is where we part ways, love you all. Good luck with everything. I will see you next time. All right, peace.